Welcome all, welcome all. Okay, all set. So how are you all beta? कैसे हो सभी लोग? Today we are now in lecture number 3 of engineering mathematics as well as in third lecture of numerical methods. Today I will discuss Newton-Raphson method and convergence. The main topic is solution of algebraic and transcendental equations. I will wait for next 1 minute. After that, I will start class beta. So share live class link in your groups ASAP. Homework completed beta everyone. Okay, very good. I hope audio and video is clear to all of you beta. Please confirm in comment section. I'm waiting. साउंड स्लो आ रहा है एवरीवन रुको जरा हम मोबाइल में चेक करें अपने नो बेटा साउंड इज ओके यू कैन बट फिर भी आई एम इंक्रीजिंग वेट I hope okay now. Audio and video is clear to all of you beta again. Please check. Okay, very good, very good. अगर ऐसा होता है बेटा then inform me immediately, okay? Okay beta, so now we are in lecture number 3 and today's main topic is Newton-Raphson method and convergence. The main language will be English, but you can ask your doubt in Hindi language too, okay? Very good, beta. Very good. This lecture is copyrighted to Gaurav Srivastav. That's me only. And now, beta, without any delay, I am going to start beautiful, fantastic lecture. आज बेटा आपको बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Today you all will enjoy a lot. It's my promise to all of you, beta. Okay. So just tell me one thing. If you want to calculate root of a equation, what does it mean? If you want to calculate root of a equation, what does it mean? Like if this is your equation and I want to know what should the value of x, then you all will tell me, sir, it's sir yammo ki beta within 3 to 4 days beta, within 3 to 4 days. Very happy good evening beta, Mukul, Kajal, Vairam, Pintu and everyone. Okay, then you will tell me that sir here x equals to 5, then what does it mean beta? That means if I am going to put x equals to 5 in this equation, then this equation will be satisfied. Sorry, wait. Okay, so if I am going to put x equals to 5, then this equation will be satisfied beta. That is called root for a equation. That is called root for a equation. Very happy good evening beta. Ashwan, Rishikesh, you're all welcome beta. Now suppose I am giving you fx equals to sine x degree. Can you tell me beta, can you tell me for this diagram, range between this point to this point, how much roots are possible here? You can see this line shows 0. This line shows 0 and this is your function. Function of x is what? It's sine x. So here in this case our function of x was x minus 5. X minus 5 was our function of x, and you can check here if I am going to put x equals to 5. If I am going to put x equals to 5, then this equation will satisfy. Okay. So this is called root at which fx equals to 0. The value of x at which fx equals to 0 satisfied is known as root of fx. That's it beta. Is known as root of fx. Can you tell me beta, for this diagram of sine x, how much roots are possible between range or for range 0 to 5 pi? Can you tell me how much roots possible beta according to this diagram? Please tell me beta everyone. I'm waiting for your comments. You can check here how much roots are possible and tell me. So one is 0, second one is pi, and third one is 2 pi, and fourth one is 5 pi. That means for this given range 4 roots are possible. 4 roots are possible. Yeah, absolutely correct beta Mukul. 4 roots are possible. That means for a given equation, x have only one root? No. X may have more than one root, 2 root, 3 root, 4 root, 5 root, 6 root, 7 root. That's. Okay. One more thing beta. One more thing. I will tell you later. And will tell you limitation after 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. Just tell me beta, for this equation. For this given equation, you know now, if I am going to compare this equation with a standard quadratic equation, then you can see here a is 1, b is minus 5, and c is 6. And you know now how to solve it. X equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. And another method by factorization, that was it can be written as x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equals to 0. Here I can take x as common, then x minus 3, and here I am going to take common minus 2. So x minus 3, that means x minus 3 and x minus 2 equals to 0. That means x equals to 3 and 2. That means here for this case, we have 2 roots. One x equals to 3 and second one x equals to 2. Now you can put beta here x equals to 3. You can check 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6 equals to 9 minus 15 plus 6. You can check 9 plus 6, 15 minus 15. It will give you 0. Similarly, if you want to put 2, then 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. You can check beta. It's 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10 and plus 6. 6, 4, 10 and 10 minus 10. It will also give you 0. That means these both we can tell these both x equals to 3 or x equals to 2. Yeah, absolutely correct beta. These both are roots of this equation, x square minus 5x plus 6. So it is very easy. it is very easy to calculate root of equations. But suppose if I am going to give you equation like this, x square minus ep minus x plus 3 equals to 0, something like a typical example, okay. So can you solve this by similar technique? No. As namaste beta Sarthak, so as I already told you in my previous lecture, if a equation having exponential terms, logarithmic terms, trigonometric functions, these type of special functions like hyperbolic trigonometric functions, if these type of functions present in our fx, then in that case we can't solve these type of equations by simple fundamental technique. These type of equations are known as transcendental equations. That is why we need lots of methods, because every method having some limitations with it. Here I will discuss in subsequent lecture Newton-Raphson method, bisection, Regula-Falsi, secant, followed by iterative method. Our main aim to get 13 by 13 marks in GATE. Okay. So I will give you few derivations too, but for derivation I will take very less time. Okay. One more thing, beta. One more thing. Suppose, uh, wait, this is limitation of Newton-Raphson method. I will discuss it later. This is limitation of Newton-Raphson method. I will tell you later. Okay. So till now we know that if we have a function fx equals to 0, then the value of x, at which fx equals to 0 is known as root of that equation. Root of that equation fx. Okay, beta. One more thing. Suppose you have an equation like this: ex equals to ep minus x. Then, beta, don't take e to the power minus x as your fx. Always fx equals to 0. This is your standard form. So first line, even in case of Newton-Raphson, bisection, Regula-Falsi, or anyone, that means here our fx was x minus ep minus x equals to 0. That means our fx was x minus ep x, beta. This is our fx. Okay. Similarly, suppose it is given that x square barabar 2x plus 3. It doesn't mean 2x plus 3 is your fx. Our fx is x square minus 2x minus 3. This is our fx, beta. This is our fx. So this basic mistake already done in a previous gate examination by a lot of student. I think in a gate 1 or 2 year ago. Okay. So don't do this mistake, beta. इतना जल्दी में मत रहना कि इतना आसान लग रहा है कि ये मिस्टेक कर बैठो, और यहाँ पे माइनस एक्स को इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू टेक ई टू द पावर माइनस एक्स एज योर फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स, देन डेफिनेटली आपका आंसर गलत आएगा, 100% गलत हो जाएगा. यू कैन सी इक्वेशन ही अलग होगी ना. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू चेंज योर इक्वेशन, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू चेंज योर एफ एक्स, देन हाउ एक्स you will get same. Okay. So don't do this mistake. Now, beta, without any delay I am going to start this beautiful method, Newton-Raphson method. Okay. Here I already typed full derivation of this method, so that I just discuss this derivation in less than 1 minute. I am giving you full notes, so that if any student seeing this lecture for their btech semester purpose, then in your examination they can ask you, please prove Newton-Raphson method, xn plus 1 equals to xn minus fx n upon f dash xn. So for that purpose I am giving you here brief of that derivation. See here, Newton-Raphson method. Okay, it's very easy. I will take approximately 1 to 2 minute max. Beta. Okay, try to understand. Pay attention. Listen carefully. Suppose we have a equation fx equals to 0. We have our equation fx equals to 0. This equation can be algebraic. This equation can be transcendental, means having some special functions in it. And I am assuming that x naught is my initial approximation. That means if I am going to put x naught here, then if this x naught is my right approximation, then this will totally satisfy. Okay, so this is my one approximation x naught. Now I think that my this approximation is not totally correct. Maybe हमारा जो हमने माना एक्स नॉट ये पूरा करेक्ट ना हो, मे बी इट इज नॉट टोटली करेक्ट. So I am assuming there is some error present with this x naught, and that error is just h. So I am taking x naught plus h as my exact value. It may be exact value. Maybe you get your exact value just after one approximation, but maybe you need more than one approximation. So just I am assuming that x naught plus h is much better approximation or exact value or better approximation than this x naught. 100% yeah beta. If x naught plus h is your exact value, then if you are going to put in place of this x, if you are going to put x naught plus h, then 100% f x naught h x sorry wait, थोड़ी सी सर्दी हो गई, खांसी हो गई है, बट ऑल ओके, वेट few seconds. Okay, so 100% this f x naught h will give you 0. Okay, now I am going to expand this f x naught h equals to 0 by using Taylor theorem. And after expansion I am taking just two terms. Why just two terms? Because h is already small, and the square of small will give you more smaller value. So neglecting since h is small, so neglecting its higher order. And now I got this equation. You can see, if I am going to check this equation and want to write in terms of h only, or to get the value of h only, solve for h only. So you can see h f dash x naught equals to minus f x naught. So h equals to minus f x naught upon f dash x naught. And also this is valid only if f dash x naught is not equal to 0. You can see if this denominator is going to 0, then h is infinite. Minus infinite. Your error is infinite. Minus infinite. That means this Newton-Raphson method failed. I will discuss of, at the end of this lecture, limitations of Newton-Raphson method. No need to worry. Okay. Now beta, here x1 is x naught plus h. This x naught is my initial approximation, and x naught h is much better value, much better approximation than this x1. So what will we get? X1 equals to x naught minus f x1, oh sorry, x naught upon f dash x naught. You can see, you can check here. Okay. Similarly beta, similarly if you want x2, then x2 can be obtained by using equation x1 minus f x naught, oh sorry, f x1 upon f dash x1. Now you can see beta, in this way we got a beautiful general equation. a beautiful general equation. Very good evening, beta Shivangi. So this equation will be x n plus 1 equals to xn minus f xn upon f dash xn. So this is your final formula, and beta learn it because in examination you can't derive in less than 10 seconds. Okay, so learn this formula. This is very important formula. As I already told you that the main topic of numerical methods are Newton-Raphson method, trapezoidal rule, Simpson rule, Euler forward and backward method. These and Ranjakatta method. Approximately 95% chances that in your GATE examination they will ask you problems from these topics only. Okay, so this formula is very important. Please learn it. Xn plus 1 equals to xn minus fxn upon f dash xn. Okay, now beta I am going to discuss graphical meaning of this Newton-Raphson method. Okay, suppose this is your graph. This is your function of x. Wait, I'm changing color. This is your function of x. Okay, this is your function of x of some transcendental equation, and I am taking x naught as my initial approximation. X naught as my initial approximation. Then is it correct value, exact value? No. Why no? You can see this origin, so 0 0, origin is 0 0, but at this x naught the value of fx is not 0. You can see this is not 0. Fx naught is not 0. That means our initial approximation is not correct. So this is my first step. Now, how to obtain x1? As you had already seen that x1 can be written as x naught minus f x naught upon f dash x naught. On this graph, f dash means what? Differentiation. Differentiation means what? Tangent. So I am going to draw one tangent at this point. हिंदी में स्पर्शी बोलते हैं आप, ठीक है. So I am going to draw one beautiful tangent at this point. Now after drawing this tangent, you can see the point at which tangent cut this x axis is my x1. Is my x1. इनिशियल अप्रोक्सीमेशन मिस्टेक पोर्शन रिपीट. बेटा आई स्टिल आपने आपको बताया ही नहीं इनिशियल अप्रोक्सीमेशन के बारे में कि उसमें कहाँ पे लेने से गलतियाँ होती हैं. आई थिंक आप ये पूछो रिपीट कर दे. बेटा इनिशियल अप्रोक्सीमेशन टिल नाउ यू कैन टेक एनीवेयर but limitations are there. So like if your graph looks like this but you are going to take initial approximation here, then you can see this is not lies upon your fx. In that case Newton-Raphson method fails. I will discuss again in detail at the end of this lecture limitations of Newton-Raphson method. So this initial approximation must lie on your fx graph and its tangent must cut your x axis. ये भी है कि इसका टेंजेंट एक्स एक्सिस को कट करना चाहिए. अगर नहीं कट करेगा टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करने पे सपोज करो कहीं ऊपर में ही आ जाता टेंजेंट, इन दैट केस अगेन योर इनिशियल गेस इज रॉन्ग. इन दैट केस यू नेवर गॉट योर सॉल्यूशन. चलो अभी बता देते हैं लाइक दिस. बेटा सपोज यू आर गोइंग टू टेक पाई बाई 2 as your initial value. In that case the value of fx will be here. It will give you value of fx, and from here tangent is this. This is a straight line. This is your tangent. This is your tangent. Now you can see tangent doesn't lie on this zero line or x-axis. That means if you are going to solve this equation and you are going to take initial approximation as pi by 2, then Newton-Raphson method will fail. Is it clear beta? Limitation is clear. वही यहाँ लिखा है हमने बेटा, sometimes wrong initial guess will never give a solution by this method, Newton-Raphson method. Is it clear beta? Why now? So you can take any initial approximation, but it should lie on your fx. Okay. Generally in your examination they will give you initial approximation value, generally in more than 95% cases. But if they are not going to give you, I will tell you in future lectures, in subsequent lectures, how to uh, assume initial approximation so that you will get your solution in less number of steps. Okay. But generally in Newton-Raphson method they will give you initial approximation value. Okay. Now I got this x1. Again I am going to obtain the value of fx1. It's still not 0. That means again I am not correct. So again I am going to draw a tangent and it will give me another better approximation than x1. This process goes on, goes on, goes on. Suppose here I am going to draw a tangent and this is my tangent and it cuts on the same point from where fx passes. So this is my f x3 here, that is 0. Now I got my root. Is it crystal clear to all of you beta? Is it crystal clear? One more thing beta, can you tell me x naught x, if I'm going to ask you in this diagram x1, x2 and x naught, which one is better approximation? Better approximation means the x which is more closer to final value or exact value. This problem already asked in previous year gate examination. Absolutely correct beta, x2. Out of these three, x2 is your better approximation. They can also give you here one point as your x4. So x4 is also not better approximation because it is far away from this real value x3. Okay. So I hope each and everything is crystal clear till now beta. So now I am going to solve a few beautiful problems relating this topic. Okay. So here you can see problem number 1. X cube minus x minus 4 equals to 0 is to be solved using Newton-Raphson method if x equals to 1.5 is taken as initial approximation of the solution. Then the next approximation is, that means here in this problem we have to obtain just x1 by assuming this as our x naught. So it's very easy now. It's very easy. Now see, for this problem our fx is x cube minus x minus 4. One more thing, you have to calculate f dash x. So the differentiation of x cube is 3x square. The differentiation of x is 1. And differentiation of minus 4 will give you minus 0. No need to write 0 here. So here x1 can be obtained by using this formula, x naught minus f x naught upon f dash x naught. So here initial approximation is 1.5. So 1.5 cube minus 1.5 minus 4. Calculate this beta. Similarly, please calculate f dash 1.5. So 3 into 1.5 square minus 1. Check beta. Where is my calci? Okay. Always ट्राई टू यूज वर्चुअल कैलसी ओनली बेटा. आई कैन यूज दिस कैलकुलेटर बट यू कांट. ये आप इसे यूज नहीं कर सकते हो. चेक, इज इट minus 2.125? एंड सेकेंड वन 5.75. इज इट करेक्ट बेटा? देख लो भाई सभी लोग, हम भी मिला लेते हैं. प्लीज चेक एवरीवन. Okay, very good. So now put here x naught was 1.5 and minus fx naught is minus 2.125 and upon f dash x naught 5.75. This minus will give you plus. Finally 1.5 and plus 2.125 upon 5.75. That becomes equals to 2.125 upon 5.75 plus 1.5. It's a 1 point. Yeah, absolutely correct beta. 8695652. Up to 2 decimal place you can write 1.87. So this is your final answer. Is it crystal clear to all of you beta? It's very easy ना. बहुत आसान है ना. बट अभी कुछ चीज़ें हैं इसमें बेटा जो थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्ट होती हैं, बट लगाने के बाद डिफिकल्ट नहीं रहेंगी. ओके, सो एवरीथिंग इज क्रिस्टल क्लियर टिल नाउ. ओके, so I'm taking one beautiful problem from ISRO scientist 2013 electrical paper. So this is your homework beta. Similar problem as this problem. Okay, so this is your homework and your answer should be 4/3, that is 1.33 up to 2 decimal place. तो इसे बेटा आप लोग होमवर्क में कंप्लीट जरूर कर लेना. ओके, आई एम going to beautiful problem number 10, because this problem is having transcendental equation. You can check this equation. Sin x is there. So first we have to obtain fx. In this case our fx is sin x minus 1 minus x cube. So this is our fx. Now beta please tell me how to obtain f dash x just by differentiation of this equation now. So the differentiation of sin x very easy. It's cos x 1 0 and minus x cube will give you 3x square. Initial approximation is minus 1.1. That means here x naught value is given. This is our x naught now because initial approximation 1.1, and just you want to know the next approximation. If nothing is given in your examination and just they are telling you solve this equation by using Newton-Raphson method, then use approximation at least 3 or 4, at least 2 or 3 approximation. In 3 approximation you will get the desired answer definitely. In few cases in only 2 approximation you will get exact answer. Okay, but if just they ask next approximation, that means they want to know the value of x1 only. In that case they want to know the value of x1 only. Very short, or you can चलो पहले इसे लगाओ फिर बताते हैं. In this problem बेटा, one thing during calculation may be mistake done by you. चलो देखते हैं भाई आपने गलती की है या नहीं की है, मिस्टेक किया कि नहीं किया. प्लीज टेल मी योर वैल्यूज बेटा. प्लीज टेल मी f minus 1.1 हाउ मच. ये कितना आ रहा है बेटा? सभी लोग जरा फटाफट हमें बताएंगे कितना आ रहा है. प्लीज टेल मी बेटा एवरीवन हाउ मच. प्लीज टेल मी एवरीवन बेटा हाउ मच. कितना आ रहा है बेटा? -31180. Tell me, other students, beta, please tell me how much. देखो सबने गलती कर दी ना. Everyone got wrong answer. Pintu, Vairam, S. Jayant. Beta, in these type of equations, you have sin x. This is not sin x degree. If in these type of problems they are giving sin x, then beta don't forget to convert your calculator in radian units. सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 का आंसर 10/3 आ रहा है. वही राम 10/3 बेटा इट्स 4/3. 4/3 आएगा. एक बार फिर से सॉल्व करके देख लेना. ये 4/3 आएगा. अगर नहीं आता है तो कल हम डिस्कस करके खुद सॉल्व कर लेंगे. हो सकता है गलत लिख दिया हो मैंने आंसर, लेकिन चूंकि ये PYQ है इसरो साइंटिस्ट पेपर का, तो 4/3 ही आंसर लिखा हुआ था. हमने सॉल्व इसे करके देखा नहीं है, बट 4/3 लिखा था. 4/3 ही आएगा ये. ओके. नाउ सी, होमवर्क को आस्क मी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. बेटा अगर नहीं आता है कोई होमवर्क का आंसर, देन यू कैन आस्क मी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. अभी इस लेक्चर में इसके बाद भी कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो आपको पढ़ानी है. जैसे देखो ना, ये वाला नहीं बताते आपको अगर, तो ये क्वेश्चन आप गलत कर जाते. एग्जाम में आते हुए भी आप गलती कर बैठते. ओके. सो कुछ चीज़ें हैं, छोटी छोटी बातें, वो हम आपको डिस्कस कर दे. इसके बाद एक प्रॉब्लम और लगानी पड़ेगी, अदरवाइज वो भी आप सॉल्व नहीं कर पाओगे. ओके. सो बेटा डोंट फॉरगेट टू कन्वर्ट योर कैलकुलेटर इन रेडियन यूनिट. ओके. सो आफ्टर कन्वर्टिंग टू रेडियन यूनिट इट विल कम माइनस, चेक करें बेटा, एवरीवन प्लीज चेक, 0.84147. Is it correct now beta? Please check everyone. You got the same value? Please check everyone beta. आ गया आपका सेम या अभी भी नहीं आया? And second one, will be minus 2.459698. ओके. इज इट सेम टू सेम बेटा एवरीवन? सभी का सेम आ गया? चेक दिस डेटा एंड टेल मी बेटा, is it correct now? Now we want to calculate x1, so x1 equals to x naught minus fx naught upon f dash x naught. एक बार चेक कर लो बेटा, कैलसी से इतना ही आ रहा है ना. एवरीवन गॉट सेम वैल्यू. सो -1.1 minus fx naught is -0.841471 upon -2.4599698. After solving, x1 will be, please beta everyone confirm me, you got same value? Please tell me everyone beta. 0.56 आया फर्स्ट में? नहीं बेटा 0.56 तो नहीं आएगा. एक बार फिर से चेक करें. वेट, आई एम चेकिंग अगेन. साइन माइनस, ओके हमने -1 ले लिया. -1.1 -1 -1.1 क्यूब ओके 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 बेटा, सॉरी, हमने 1 ले लिया था गलती से। ओह, यहाँ भी देखो 1 लिख दिया है, दिस इज मिस्टेक, गलती से 1 ले लिया हमने। इट्स 1.1 ना, देखो हमसे तो गलती हुई तो हम तो सही कर लिए, बट आप थोड़ा सा एक्यूरेट रहे ना। एग्जाम में अगर ऐसे 1.1 को 1 लिख दिया तो आपके तो नंबर कट जाएंगे भाई। सो बी केयरफुल। वेरी गुड बेटा, -0.56021, very good beta. And the second one, cos -1.1 -3 into -1.1 whole square। बेटा ये भी कंफर्म कर दें प्लीज, कंफर्म दिस वन टू, -3.17640। इज इट करेक्ट बेटा? सेकेंड वन, Rishikesh, Vairam, everyone beta, please confirm. Is it correct? So x naught is -1.1 and minus 0.56021. Okay, very good, very good. So only one precaution here. Don't forget to convert your calci in radian units. 0.56021 divided by 3.17640. This is in negative unit, minus 1.1. So final answer I got, my final answer is okay बेटा विभाष। अभी विभाष को मैसेज जाता कि आप तो आए ही नहीं थे क्लास में। अच्छा किया विभाष ने बता दिया, सर आई एम विभाष। वेरी गुड बेटा। सो दिस इज योर फाइनल आंसर एंड अप टू 2 decimal place you can give -1.28। इज इट क्रिस्टल क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू बेटा? आसान है ना, इजी वन? टेल मी एवरीवन बेटा, मिस्टेक नहीं करेंगे ना? एवरीवन गॉट द कॉन्सेप्ट? शैल वी मूव फॉरवर्ड टू नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम बेटा? Everyone crystal clear in this problem? Okay, very good. So this is beautiful problem number 11. Another type of problem relating Newton-Raphson method. Okay beta, no problem. See here. By Newton-Raphson method, find an iterative formula to find root n, where n is a positive number, and hence find root 12. If x equals to 3.5 is taken as initial approximation of the solution, then the next approximation is, अभी देखो कितना खतरनाक सा दिखाई दे रहा है, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा होगा, मे भी आप समझ पा रहे हो, बट जरा देख के बताओ कुछ डिफरेंस लग रहा है, इसे लगा लोगे? If you are able to solve this problem, then don't start solving. First write in comment section yes, yes, write full yes, not only y, write yes yes. If no, then just write n in comment section, अगर इसे आप अपने साइड से लगा सकते हो अभी का अभी। टेक योर टाइम, आई एम गिविंग यू 30 सेकेंड। नहीं लगा सकते हो, देखा क्यों नहीं लगा सकते हो भाई? आप तो न्यूटन रैप्सन मेथड जानते हो क्या है। सो अप्लीकेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, कैसे लगाएंगे ये बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है बेटा, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ सी, इट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी इजी प्रॉब्लम। वेरी गुड बेटा ऋषिकेश, एक बच्चा लगा सकता है, नो प्रॉब्लम। जो नहीं लगा सकते वो भी देखें, जो लगा पाते हैं वो भी देखें। वेरी गुड बेटा मुकुल। सो दिस इज वेरी वेरी इजी, इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है, नथिंग इज स्पेशल, नथिंग स्पेशल हियर। सो कैसे लगाएंगे, हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम? नाउ सी हियर, पे अटेंशन बेटा, थोड़ा सा ध्यान दो बेटा बस, बहुत ही आसान होती है मैथमेटिक्स। मैथमेटिक्स इज अ वेरी वेरी इजी सब्जेक्ट। हियर आई एम गोइंग टू एज्यूम x equals to square root of n, first thing, because here I want to find iterative formula for root n. N is a positive number. Okay, so I can square both side. After that I got x square equals to n. और x square minus n equals to 0. Wonderful. फर्स्ट स्टेप बेटा यही होता है. योर फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू फाइंड योर fx. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू फाइंड fx. बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट बेटा. इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, वंस यू गॉट fx, now find f dash x. So x square means 2x and n is a positive number, that means 0. So f dash x is 2x only. In your examination, this should be your question only. वो आपसे फाइनल वैल्यू नहीं कहेंगे निकालने के लिए. दे जस्ट आस्क फॉर्मूला, इटरेटिव फॉर्मूला. बहुत कठिन है? नो, वेरी वेरी इजी. Very very easy to find iterative formula. Even easier than finding approximation, because in approximation calculations are there. Here no calculation required. So I know formula. X n plus 1 equals to xn minus fxn upon f dash xn. If this is your fx, so you can write in place of fxn, xn square minus n, and f dash xn, so 2xn. You can write 2xn only. Now put in this formula. So xn plus 1 equals to xn minus fxn is xn square minus n upon 2xn. Now take limit, take LCM. It's 2xn. Here 2xn into xn will give you xn square, and minus xn square, this minus will give you plus. Finally you can check beta. Xn plus 1 equals to xn square plus n upon 2xn. So beta, this is your iterative formula. This is your iterative formula. One of the option shows only this RHS part. They will show only RHS part, or they can give you both side. Okay, so I hope each and every student now able to solve these type of problems too. Nothing special here. Okay beta, everyone crystal clear na? Please tell me beta, everyone. No doubt till now na? So this is our required iterative formula. This is our required iterative formula. Okay, now how to get the value of root 12 by using this formula? How to get the value of root 12? Root 12 की value को कैसे निकालेंगे by using this formula? So you can see that now our n is 12, and initial approximation is given as 3.5. That means our x naught is 3.5, and we want to calculate next approximation. So in previous formula I am going to put n equals to 0. So that formula now, x1 equals to x naught, n equals to 0. So 0 plus 1 will give you x1. Here x naught is square plus n. X naught is square plus n upon 2 xn. So n equals to 0, it's 2x naught. So x naught is 3.5 square plus n is 12 upon 2 into x naught is 3.5. Now I hope everyone can solve this problem. आसान है ना बेटा? एक बार कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ लिया ना पूरा, लाइफ टाइम भूलोगे नहीं. So it is 3.4648286 up to 2 decimal place. 3.46 is the right answer. Is it crystal clear to all of you beta? Come on everyone, tell me. Very very easy na? It's very very easy beta. Shall we move forward beta? Tell me everyone beta, is it crystal clear to all of you? Shall we move forward? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so again here see one beautiful homework for you guys. ये एक बार दे चुके हैं क्या? पीछे दो बार टाइप कर दिया क्या? नहीं नहीं, एक वन होमवर्क हियर, second homework here. This is your homework beta. Solve cos x equals to x square plus x by using Newton-Raphson method. If x equals to minus 1.5 is taken as initial approximation of the solution, then the next approximation is, this is your answer. This is your answer. Minus 1.25115. So up to two decimal place, your answer will be minus 1.25. Okay. नहीं अभी मत करो, नो नीड टू सॉल्व। 1 घंटे के आसपास का लेक्चर रखने का है बेटा, तो अभी थोड़ी चीज़ें अभी कन्वर्जेंस भी डिस्कस करना है, अभी मत करो, आराम से करना। होमवर्क मीन्स होमवर्क। आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस लेक्चर 5 to 10 मिनट, गिव जस्ट 5 to 10 मिनट। ओके, अभी और भी होमवर्क है ना, सारे एक साथ करना, फिर मजा आएगा ना। तुरंत का तुरंत लगाओगे तो कोई फायदा नहीं होगा। तुरंत सर ने बताया, तुरंत उसी को अप्लाई कर दिया, बाद में भूल गए। सब कुछ पढ़ लो, फिर वापस से लगाओ, तो हाँ तब याद आएगा, हाँ सब कुछ आ रहा है, मैं भूला नहीं हूँ। सो तुरंत लगाने का कोई मतलब नहीं बेटा। ओके, सॉल्व आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस लेक्चर। एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो अनदर होमवर्क। आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हैं बेटा। फाइंड अ रियल, हालांकि यूट्यूब की रिकॉर्डिंग तो तुरंत ही आ जाती है। फाइंड अ रियल रूट ऑफ द इक्वेशन -4x प्लस कॉस एक्स प्लस 2। एक मिनट बेटा, कुछ लफड़ा लग रहा है इसमें। ये इक्वेशन, एक मिनट बेटा, लेट मी चेक। हमने सब कुछ फिलिंग तो कर दी है ना उसमें, इक्वेशन चेंज किया है कि नहीं? वेट, आई एम चेकिंग, जस्ट फ्यू मोर सेकेंड। -4x प्लस कॉस एक्स प्लस 2। ओके 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 बेटा, करेक्ट है, करेक्ट। इट्स 0.6958, आंसर इज 0.6, या ओके राइट है। So the equation is -4x. This is -4x plus cos x plus 2 equals to 0 by Newton-Raphson method up to 4 decimal places. So your answer should be 0.6958. Okay. So now final topic. Approximately it will take 5 to 6 more minutes. Okay. Rate of convergence of Newton-Raphson method. Rate of convergence of Newton-Raphson method. Maybe in your examination, they are asking you just the rate of convergence of Newton-Raphson method is one of option. Source 2, tick 2, click 2, and you will get 1 mark. So the order of convergence of Newton-Raphson method is 2, or the convergence is quadratic. One more thing beta, it converts only and only if fx into f double dash x mod is less than f dash x mod square. By derivation this can be proved. Okay, but in your gate examination they are not going to ask you derivation, so इसका derivation देके time loss नहीं कर रहे. Okay, and also beta this method will fail. This method will fail if f dash x is 0. Okay, now for college semester purpose they can ask you, please show that the rate of convergence or order of convergence of Newton-Raphson method is 2. Or in your interview they can ask you, you know Newton-Raphson method, okay, what does it mean that Newton-Raphson method convergence is 2? ये क्या बताता है आपको? Then you can define in just one line. See here, this is full derivation of convergence. No need to note down. इसे नोट करने का भी रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है। कॉलेज सेमेस्टर में कोई पर्चा वो इसे तैयार कर सकता है। विद इन 30 सेकेंड हम आपको पूरा एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे। 30 सेकेंड। सी हियर बेटा, Newton-Raphson method has a second order of quadratic convergence. Okay, so according to Newton-Raphson method we know formula xn plus 1 equals to xn minus fxn upon f dash xn. Suppose this xn differs from the root अल्फा बाय ए स्मॉल क्वांटिटी एप्सिलॉन एन, यानी कि हमारा जो xn है वो रियल वैल्यू जो थी अल्फा उससे एप्सिलॉन एन दूर है, एरर है, तो हमारा रियल वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा इस तरह x नॉट। इट मीन्स x नॉट अल्फा में आप एप्सिलॉन जोड़ोगे देन यू विल गेट x नॉट। सिमिलरली you can write for x n plus 1. This is not x, no, this is x n. Okay, this is x n. So x n equals to alpha plus epsilon n. Similarly, x n plus 1, that means next better approximation. So now your real value, अभी error पहले जितना नहीं ना रहेगा. Now error will change. So this time error epsilon n, the new error is epsilon n plus 1. That means initially my error was epsilon n, but after doing one beautiful approximation, my new error is epsilon n plus 1, and 100% epsilon n plus 1 is less than epsilon n, because this is better value. Next approximation, this value I got by next approximation. Okay, you can see here in this graph, if you are going to compare this with this, then 100%. Here error is, this is your error, but here this is your error. Okay, so this is your epsilon n plus 1, and this is your epsilon n beta. I hope each and every student crystal clear. Okay, now see, now above equation will become, now I am going to put x n plus 1 and x n value here. Now you can see it's alpha plus epsilon n plus 1, and alpha plus epsilon n, this is your xn. You can see this is your xn, and this whole is your xn plus 1, and this is your formula, xn plus 1 barabar xn minus f xn upon f dash xn. So in place of this xn and this xn, I can write alpha plus epsilon n. See, same here, very easy. Alpha alpha cancelled, so epsilon n plus 1 barabar epsilon n minus this value. That means we got relationship between error. Now I can again expand this. After expansion, I got by Taylor expansion epsilon n minus this all. Taylor expansion of numerator, Taylor expansion of denominator. Now, because alpha is real value, if alpha is real value, then if I am going to put x equals to alpha, then 100% it will be not nearby 0. It is exactly 0. आपको बिल्कुल 0 मिलेगा अगर अल्फा आपका रियल रूट है. In this equation, this f alpha now 0. This is now 0. Now you can see here, after cutting this is your whole equation. Neglecting higher power of epsilon. Why I am going to neglect? Because error is already a very less value. So less value square is also very less. Cube is also very less. So I am going to take just the starting terms. After that, this is your equation. This is your equation. And it can be written as like this. Now you can see this whole किसके बराबर? Epsilon n plus 1 becomes equals to approximately this one. Or you can say that epsilon n plus 1 is proportional to epsilon n square. This is the meaning of quadratic. That means it shows in each and every subsequent step you got a new error, or you can say subsequent error, that is proportional to the square of the previous error. या previous error के क्या है बेटा? Square है. And because error is already very less, very small value, it is less than much less than 1. That means squaring. देखो कितना तेजी से error आपका खत्म होता जा रहा है, कितना तेजी से एरर आपका खत्म होता जा रहा है. सो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कन्वर्जेंस, यानी कि आप अपने रियल वैल्यू की साइड में कन्वर्ज करते जा रहे हो. बोलो बेटा, इज इट क्रिस्टल क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू बेटा? विद इन 1 और 2 और 3, आई थिंक लेस देन 5 मिनट, 5 कह लो यार, लेस देन 5 मिनट, आई थिंक हमने आपको पूरा डेरिवेशन भी समझा दिया और आपको रियल फीलिंग दे दी कि व्हाट इज कन्वर्जेंस. Please tell me, everyone crystal clear? Then please write CC in comment section. If any doubt, feel free to ask me. You can ask your doubt in Hindi as well as in English language, in both languages. Is it crystal clear to all of you, beta? Come on, everyone, please tell me. Any doubt? Please tell me, everyone, beta. Is it crystal clear to all of you, beta? Very good, Rishikesh. Very good. No doubts. So your Newton-Raphson method is now completed. No more homework for you, beta. First, try to solve all numericals in gate PYQs relating this NR method. एंड आई विल ऑल्सो गिव यू, जब आपकी मैथमेटिक्स कंप्लीशन पे होगी तो आपको पी वाई क्यूज़ की एक सेट भी हम बना के देंगे, उसमें आप वापस से प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो. फॉर इंजीनियरिंग मैथमेटिक्स द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस सेट इज गेट पी वाई क्यू इफ़ यू आर अ गेट एस्पिरेंट. इसके अलावा किसी बुक से कोई प्रैक्टिस की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, बिकॉज गेट पी वाई क्यूज़ इतने क्वेश्चन हो जाएंगे ना, आप लगा ही नहीं पाओगे. एक एक टॉपिक से इतने इतने क्वेश्चन आपको मिलेंगे, जस्ट 20 और 25 ईयर्स के भी अगर देख लो. सो नो नीड, उसमें भी सब सॉल्व करने का रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. जो आपको देंगे 25%, सॉल्व जस्ट 25% प्रॉब्लम्स फ्रॉम दैट PYQ सेट, ओनली 25%. दैट इज विल बी मोर देन सफिशियंट फॉर यू. 13 by 13 मिलेगा बेटा. ओके ओके बेटा, सो दैट्स इट फॉर टूडेज. Don't forget to revise your notes every day, beta. I must do my revision daily. 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 अगर 1 से 100 रैंक चाहिए, you want rank 100 or between 1 to 100, and don't forget to revise your notes every day. कोई भी ऐसा सब्जेक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए जो 1 वीक से ज़्यादा हो जाए उसे टच किए हुए. रिवीजन हर एक सब्जेक्ट लगातार होना चाहिए. हीट ट्रांसफर ऑपरेशन आपने अभी पढ़ी, यू आर गोइंग टू रीड हीट ट्रांसफर ऑपरेशन टुडे, देन आफ्टर टुडे. ये नहीं कि बस हीट ही पढ़ रहे 10 days तक. भाई 1 day, डोंट फॉरगेट टू सी योर CRE नोट्स ओनली फॉर 1 or 2 hour, मोर देन सफिशिएंट. बट सी CRE नोट्स टू, सी PC नोट्स टू. तो सब कुछ टच में रहना चाहिए. आई मस्ट डू माई रिविजन डेली. अगर इतना काम करेंगे बेटा, दिस इज द की ऑफ सक्सेस. By this, definitely you will get your dream rank in your gate. And beta, don't forget to share live class link with your classmates and in other groups too, where you are present. Okay. And also beta, don't forget to recommend. If you are already joined pure numerical batch, then it's very very good. And but if any of your friends want to join pure numerical batch, then they can join by calling or WhatsApp on this number. अभी बहुत ही ज़्यादा डिस्काउंट चल रहा है, 30 to 50% तक का डिस्काउंट चल रहा है. यूट्यूब पे जो अभी आपकी प्राइस है, इस पे जिस पे अभी आपको 30 से 50% तक का डिस्काउंट मिलेगा अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कॉलेज एंड जो भी आपके परसेंटेज है उसके अकॉर्डिंग 30 to 50% यू विल गेट डिस्काउंट. ऑलरेडी 250 अप्रॉक्स न्यूमेरिकल्स वी हैव सॉल्व्ड इन दिस प्योर न्यूमेरिकल बैच फ्रॉम 5 सब्जेक्ट्स. अभी सारे सब्जेक्ट इसमें चलेंगे आपके टिल योर गेट एग्जामिनेशन. मोर देन 300 बुक्स, मोर देन 300 बुक्स, 300 प्लस बुक्स के न्यूमेरिकल्स को स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में गेट के फॉर्मेट में उनकी थ्योरी को मिला के कन्वर्ट किया है हमने खुद, और आपके लिए नए नए न्यूमेरिकल बनाए हैं इस प्योर न्यूमेरिकल बैच में, जिसके 4 डेमो लेक्चर्स आर ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट ऑन यूट्यूब. द मेन लैंग्वेज इज इंग्लिश अगेन. इफ एनीवन want explanation again or want to ask their doubt in Hindi language, no need to worry. You can ask your doubt in Hindi language too. But the main language is English. इसका मतलब है first I will explain in English. Then if anyone asks, then I will explain again according to need. Okay. So but that's it for today. And a very very happy good night to all of you. Today I enjoyed a lot. I hope कि आप लोगों ने भी बहुत मज़ा किया होगा. एक बार सारी slides दिखा देते हैं. The students who joined late. So root means what? Root means the value of x who satisfy the equation and will give you fx equals to 0. That is known as root of that equation. Here you can see in this graph you have 4 roots between limit 0 to 5 pi between range. And also Newton-Raphson method limitation that if you are going to take initial guess wrong, so its tangent never come on this axis. That means कभी भी आपको आंसर नहीं मिलेगा and Newton-Raphson method will fail. And second one, if your graph looks like this and you are going to take initial approximation here, then it never fall on this fx. Again your Newton-Raphson method will fail. That is why you have more than one method. You have bisection method and Lorentz method. If this is solved by bisection method, then by taking this value I can get my real value, that is this pi. Bisection method यहाँ fail नहीं करेगा, but Newton-Raphson method if you are going to take initial approximation as pi by 2, then it will fail, 100% fail. Okay. Similarly here I showed you. Then solution of algebraic and transcendental equation. This is main sub-chapter of numerical methods chapter. Five methods mainly: Newton-Raphson method, bisection, Regula-Falsi, secant, and iterative. Today I already discussed Newton-Raphson method. So this is your Newton-Raphson method, simple derivation. This is your final equation. Need to remember, please beta, remember it, remember it. Okay. And this is graphical meaning that after each and every approximation you are going nearby your real value, exact value. A few problems I solved and one homework. Again, two problems solved, one homework. Three problems solved, one homework. Three problems solved, two homework. Three problems solved, three homework. That means three homework हमने आपको तीन क्वेश्चन होमवर्क दिए हैं. Then I discussed rate of convergence with derivation. So rate of convergence of Newton-Raphson method is 2. So I hope beta you all enjoyed. So a very very happy good night to all of you once again beta. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Comment करना मत भूलना, okay? Share करना भी मत भूलना. All the best to all of you for your bright future. टेक केयर बेटा. मौसम बदल रहा है, देख रहे हो शुरुआत में भी कैसे में खांसी आ रही थी. तो मौसम बदल रहा है भाई, थोड़ा ओढ़ पहन के रहना. ठंड पड़ेगी, ठंड के सामने अपने आप को अंडरटेकर मत शो करना, ठीक है? अंडरटेकर समझ सकते हो, ठीक है? तो बच के रहने का है. एग्जामिनेशन का टाइम है. एक स्वस्थ बच्चा ही एक अच्छी रैंक आसानी से ला सकता है. अगर आपकी हेल्थ इशू आएगा कैसा भी, तो एक डेड जोन बन जाएगा आपके प्रिपरेशन में. इन दैट केस उतने दिन आपके बर्बाद हो जाएंगे. सो कोशिश करें कि हेल्थ इशू ना हो किसी भी स्टूडेंट के साथ. ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट once again beta. Take care. You're all welcome beta, you're all welcome. Don't forget to share. Okay, bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow again, same time 9:30 p.m.